doesn't matter. That's
Hello,
fine.
everyone, and welcome to episode 14 of the Prostreet Talk podcast. We're here with Anthony and Brandon Zito. Thank you guys for tuning in. This episode is also brought to you by Haltech and Mickey Auto Styling. Anth, take it away.
Fuck, just as I had to say it. Brandon, thanks for coming, mate. Like we said.
No worries.
Obviously, a recent drag challenge winner. We'll dive into that later. Let's rewind the clock right back. Where did it all start for you? How did the passion for cars start?
My dad loves his cars and stuff like that, and just always bringing me, when I was a young fella, obviously, always bringing cars home, or something new every weekend back then. You know, it was always something new, a new car, this, that.
Before his white LJ?
Oh yeah, way before his white LJ. It was heaps of Geminis back then when I was young, heaps. And yeah, man, just continued to grow from there.
So you've always been the Holden family?
Yeah, always. And yeah, how old would I have been? I reckon I was in primary school, because he used to pick me up in primary school in the white, in his white LJ. It was a 202 when he fully rebuilt it. So it started from there, man, and just kept escalating.
So what was the first car you ever had?
My first car was a blue LJ Torana.
Yep.
Brought it from, I was 16, and my dad brought it for me. We drove to Horsham in a day, we drove up there. My dad didn't want to buy it because it was just a piece of shit. And
What's a piece of shit Torana worth back then?
We paid 15 grand for it back then.
Okay.
And there was just rust coming out of everywhere, but me being a kid, just, I want it. My dad got it for me, and I had it for a year, maybe.
Yep.
Cleaned it up as best as we could, but it was just, it wasn't...
Flip it for a profit?
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
We did. And then I purchased the Indy Orange LC GTR.
Yep.
And had that for maybe 5
Just
years.
a stocker sort of one?
Yeah, original GTR it was.
Far
So triple Webbers had on it. Supposed to, not originally with triple Webbers, but yeah, we put triple Webbers on it. It was a Muncie, 4-speed Muncie, which is cool. And I had that till a year before my wedding, and I sold it because I'd pay for the wedding.
Yep.
And I had the green one at the same time then. So
when did the green one come in? About?
I was 20. I still wasn't off my P's. I think I was at 21.
Yep.
Is that a factory 6-cylinder car as well?
The green one, yeah. That was just an S, but I purchased it as a small. I had a small block in there already. Naturally aspirated thing. It just used to run on race fuel.
So what was that back then? Avgas? Or
it was a 434 Shafroth engine in it, and it was like a Roo 16 or something back then when the that's what it used to run on. So it stayed together like that for maybe a year, not even a year actually, I lie. Maybe the 6 months. My dad done a few race meetings. He wouldn't let me race it.
So you were driving it on the street?
Vague, not really. It's a few car shows in the area, but that's about it. Nothing, no big trips over to the city or anything like that. Until we then pulled it apart, and Wayne Cartledge, he rebuilt it and made it more street friendly back then for me, and that stayed in the car for 5-6 years and never come out, man.
Before we go any further, what year are we talking? How old are you now?
I'm 32, I think. Yeah, 32.
Oh, yeah. So recent.
Yeah.
So early 2000s.
I got married in 2017, and that's when I went twin turbo. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, maybe 2013.
Yeah.
This was all happening, I reckon. 2013, 2014.
So when did all the Toranas shoot up in price?
basically COVID time, like with everything else, really.
Along with everything else.
So
I remember seeing, my dad's purchased a couple more over the years, and when he did buy them, it was like he brought my mum's red one was like 20 grand, and then my sister's one was another, I think, 25 grand. But it was still back then. Yeah, it was still a lot of money back then. But when you think about it now,
it's gone from 20 grand to 60.
Exactly,
it's
exactly
stupid.
right.
So how many Toranas do you actually have in your family?
I've got
5.
Five.
So every family member's got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 3. So my dad's white one, my green one. We've got another white show one. My son Orlando's like kind of said that's his. So now my other 2 kids, hopefully can afford one day to buy
Another 2 Toranas.
Buy another 2 Toranas, and then the 2 6-cylinder ones. So my sister's got another green one, and my mum's got a red one, LJ. There's 202s.
So for the wedding, which car made it in? Because at the stage you had the blue one and the green one.
So I sold. No, sold the
orange one.
I had the orange one.
Oh, yeah, the orange
But
one.
I sold the orange one a couple, like 6 months before, because I was building my Torana twin turbo one and getting married and.
Yeah, it would have just been
Needed
crazy.
cash.
All
Needed
at once.
cash, man.
Yeah.
Needed cash. So
So
I
is
was
this-
spewing. I was like,
So is this the setup that Wayne was building for you, the twin turbo stuff?
Yes, back then, yeah,
So back then, what's the rundown on the setup on that was? Because I remember seeing that car when it was sort of first done. You know what I mean? Like you'd never
so-
seen really twin turbo Toranas back then.
it was. So yeah, just a small block, dart block it had, Racer Pro heads. So that is still in the car today. That the heads and the
In the block.
and the block, and I think the crank's same. Had 3582s on it, Garrett 3582s, reverse rotation. Still power glide had behind it, but just basic suspension, like real basic suspension it had. I just had a sway bar, just a normal, good old standard 9-inch, 325 gears it had, because I was running a 26-inch tall tyre. I wasn't a 28, like I am now. So 26, and we went a best of 771 with that combo.
Fucking, before we just jump, what was the car running previous when your old man was running it, when you were
Oh, 920 I went.
So it was pretty
Naturally
much,
aspirated, 920.
That's pretty good.
and that would have been about, what, 2014?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yep. And
Because
then
when King of the Street was like real pumping and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, all those events.
the good times.
Yeah, all those events, you know.
So your dad was racing at King of the Street?
No, I was racing it by then. So he raced it when it was the
King of the Hill at Calder.
yeah that
Yes,
we did that too.
one.
He raced it when the race engine was in there, and then we rebuilt it to the street one, and that's when I started racing it.
Is that the quickest your old man ever went? Or the quickest car he ever drove?
'Cause he's
he's gone 9.0 in his one.
In his one?
Yeah,
Was
no.
that before or after your...
After.
So the white LJ, what's the plates on it again? It's
One tough LJ.
Yeah, so you got one bad LC and one tough LJ.
Yeah.
So your dad's car, what's the setup on that thing as well? Because obviously you don't see one without the other usually.
Yeah,
So-
of course. So he's also a small block.
Yep.
Pretty sure it's a 420 cube. 15-degree heads on it though.
Yep.
So he's been chasing that 8 for ages. So hopefully.
But the car's always picking up the front wheels at the
Yeah,
start.
I know.
So,
Just naturally aspirate, you know.
At Christmas, are you head of the table or is the old man?
Yeah, he'll, you know, I think we're going to get it sorted next year. He's one.
Yeah.
Just, it's, you know, that so close, man. So close. You know, a few times he said, I'm done, I'm over it, I'm just going to put it on the bottle. But then,
So he's trying
He's
to
like,
get that
nah,
8
nah.
aspo. He's like stubborn. He has to get it.
yeah, it's a massive achievement if he does do it.
Have you guys been
You
doing
know.
more work to the car as of recently? Maybe coming up to next year? Or
He's not redone the engine, he just had a couple dramas with, just wanted to check it over because we thought it wasn't making the power that it was making. So they just went over a couple things. The engine's ready to go back in, but Steph at Western Link Automotive won't give it back to my dad because he knows we drive it on the street.
it's basically the goal is do not drive it on the street until you get that time.
yeah. So they gotta have to when I think they're just gonna go up to Sydney or something.
Give it a hit up
Give
there.
it a hit up there. So when it's time, put it back in the car, go straight up and
What's running gear in your old man's car? Power glide as well?
yeah, power
9-inch?
glide.
Yeah.
He's like got
Is he mini tubbed?
yeah. So he's same X275.
Yep.
He did that maybe 2 years ago. He's got a Castle Main rod shop front end in his.
Yep.
So he's got like full just.
Is that
all
that
the way.
tubular?
So I got a McDonald Brothers one, which I got is more tubular. The Castle Main rod shop one's looks like a factory one, but you can fit an actual coilover in there. With the original one you can't. So yeah, he got that done a long time ago. So that's why he's got a lot more time in it. You know,
it's just all about adjustment, to get it down pat.
What ECU's in it?
He's got a race pack.
Yep.
He's got a race pack in that. So as many sensors as you can, being an NA thing, trying to data log everything. It just when it's hard, man. It's like weather dependent for NA. Like
where's
it's crazy.
it end but? Yeah, you know what I mean.
No.
Fuck, just boost the cunt.
100%.
Just spray it. Just spray it, guys.
100%. 100%.
Nah, kudos to him, but staying in it. It's true. A lot of people, not knocking you, but a lot of people just fucking whacking turbo on it, away you go, or a charger. But an NA car with that much power would be pretty interesting to drive, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, it's.
So yeah, now before we get carried away, the wedding was 2017. Was it taking place in Mexico or?
No, it was actually.
I
finished the car exactly a week before we're on the dyno.
Far out.
Exactly a week before. Like we were pushing like crazy. And
so back then it was Wayne, and who tuned it? Was it
Danny.
Western? Oh,
Brishani. Yeah.
So that's the same as Paul's car. It was tuned by Danny as well.
Yeah.
He's got Pro XU1. We just did the photo shoot of both Brandon's car and his car, and then he fucking broke the distributor on the day. Fuck, that was fun.
I think it's getting fixed now, so it's alright.
I asked him because it was his birthday yesterday, so shout out to Paul. I was like, hey man, did you get a distributor for your birthday? Like, maybe? Nah.
Can you run trigger kits on them?
Nah, not on a small block.
I don't know.
You can, but he still needs the dizzy, because otherwise you need a cam sync and change it. So
there you go, man. Learn something every day.
Yeah.
That's it. So 2017, when the car was finished a week before the wedding.
Exactly a week before the wedding, and it behaved the whole day. It was like no dramas. We drove from Doreen all the way to the city, to the church, and then back to Essendon to the reception centre. Did photos in the city.
Were you driving it?
I drove it. Yeah,
on your wedding day?
Yeah, I drove it. I drove it on the wedding day. And then we pulled up to, never forget it, pulled up to the reception centre, I turned it off, me and Michelle got out of the car, went to go back in it to move it, wouldn't start. That was it.
Swear to
Done,
God.
swear to God.
That was the streak over.
That was it. And it sat there the whole night, couldn't get it started again.
Is it more of a Holden thing to do that on wedding days?
Oh man, but we were laughing about it. Like, we actually got us there, and then it just gave up after that. Like,
so what was the issue?
Oh, I don't even remember. We just left it there.
Yeah.
And then we worried about the next day.
So that had the twin turbo set up, like we said, which Wayne built. How much power was that making at the time?
I reckon it made like 1,000 that time round. Just like Danny just tuned it just to get it out. You know what I mean? And I think we were knocking on 1,000 at the wheels, horsepower. But then, like, we started pushing it after, and the best we ever made on his dyno was 1,300 at the wheels.
Fuck. What rear housings were on the turbos?
101s.
Yeah.
They were tiny on the 3582s.
Was it coming up straight away?
Straight away.
Yeah.
Straight away.
And I think that's what you were telling me.
It used to be, like I told you. So.
Yeah, because we went for a drive in his car, and you were saying, man, the comparison between having his current turbo set up, which are G42 compacts, to the 3584s, man, like if we were like trying to build boost now, like how we are, we'd already be torching tyres in this
84, 82, so 82.
Was it
82s,
82,
yeah.
sorry, same shit.
Yeah.
As a Baron, same shit. But... and then 2017 after the wedding, got the car fixed, and then you took it out for the first time. What was your first race meeting?
Swan Hill.
Swan Hill? Is that just for a
test
normal day?
No, it was a test day. And the first time out, we ran a 790.
Far out. Oh, Swan Hill quarter mile, is it?
Yes.
Oh, fuck, I thought that was 1/8 for some reason.
No, it was a quarter
mile. So you went straight off the trailer, 790?
It was, I think we did 3 runs that day. The third run I went a 790.
Sorry, Swan Hill and is it Mildura they race that now with Drag Challenge?
Yes.
Yeah, because Swan Hill had the issue with the track, wasn't it?
Yeah, there is. I still don't know what. Yeah, it's a shame, like, about Swan Hill and stuff, man. We've got all these tracks, and hopefully...
Because I've seen you a number of times, like, this is the first time we've met properly, but I used to see you at Heathcote a number of times. Even, I think you ran when... what's his name used to own the track?
Russell.
Russell used to own the track as well. And obviously when Lance took over, the track improved a bit. Like, you were pulling some good times.
Yeah, 100%.
Took over the track. Yeah, so the car, we'll go back to the car. Car went 790 third meet.
That was at Swan
Hill?
Yeah, Hill.
And then did it plateau after that? Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it a bit after that. We were having some dramas, still had a dizzy.
Yep.
Never could fit a crank trigger on it. So I had to get this massive MSD dizzy, which was a cam sync and all this rubbish. And I kept burning out rotor buttons back then. Like the amount of rotor buttons we went through. So finally, we made a crank trigger fit. We put a cam sync and then went coils.
Yep.
So we removed all that shit, which improved the car a heap.
What coils?
Just the fuel tech ones, the 1G, the big long ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yep.
1GN, I don't even know what they are.
IGNs or whatever they are. Yep.
So after that, I think that's when that year, I reckon late that year, would have been my first drag challenge.
And you've done a fair few now. You've probably counted about
four or five, something there. But my first one, I think it was 17, I'm pretty sure. I didn't have enough fuel in the tank. And I had my 3 Walbros. So I've taken off and I melted 2 pistons. I think it was the second pass or something. We were about to leave to go to Mildura. I never forget it. Fuck. And, you know, I was just like, I reckon I can better my time. And
is there someone that you'd like to shout out on your in your crew that was meant to check the fuel? Was that someone's job?
I think it was just that hype of just, you know...
Just sending it.
Just that stubbornness of like, I reckon I can go faster.
That's all it was, man.
So, melted pistons, first drag challenge over.
First day.
That was it.
That was day one.
That was day one.
What track was that?
That would have been
Calder.
Calder.
Yeah.
Calder.
Back when it used to start at Calder, yeah.
That was a Calder.
So, what happened after that?
I jumped in the car with my mate Vince in the red Mustang Pro Boss.
Yep.
I jumped in there and continued on. I was devastated the whole trip.
I'm surprised you went, man. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know.
I would have just gone home.
Yeah, I know. It sucked. It sucked. Like, you know.
And how did Vince go?
Good. What did he that year? He was in Outlaw Blown. I'm pretty sure he just, like, nothing spectacular. The last couple of times he's done well for himself. He's placed the last 2 times.
No trophies, but...
No, he's got a couple of trophies.
He has?
Yeah, for third. Outlaw Blown.
Yeah.
He's come third both last year and this year.
Yeah.
In Outlaw Blown. So
where did Torana go from there? So did it
Had
go...
to come out motor, obviously.
Yeah.
So
so we would have... I remember we waited ages for pistons. Ages. It felt like a lifetime, but...
I'm guessing obviously from the States.
Was Wayne still building at the time?
Yeah, Wayne was still doing it then. Yeah. So we would have fixed that, and then it didn't get touched up until last year. Yeah, end of last year. Yeah, well, the start of last year when I pulled it apart. Like, it was the same combo from when it got fixed then. Yeah. It never got touched.
So back to when it got fixed, when Wayne done it the second time. Can you remember what pistons and all that you put in?
It would have been all the same. It would have been all the same. I think we had to sleeve one of the cylinders because some shit got in there. Yeah. But I think it maybe just would have been a little bit bigger by the time we bore it out or something. Yeah. But everything was exactly the same combo.
Business as usual sort of thing.
We just fine-tuned on, like, you know, to get out faster throughout the years when it was there. It was honestly just tuning, man, just bringing the boost in earlier.
And Danny was still doing that for you?
Danny was still doing it then, yeah. Danny was still doing it then.
So how fast did the car go then once with the second motor?
Well, it would have been, so that was the first drag challenge. In the second drag challenge, I came 7th overall. And I ran another 790 that night. And that's when I got my 7-second hat. I think that was 2019, I'm pretty sure. And then we did drag challenge weekend, and I come like 5th overall. I don't know if I placed it, and I think I come like 3rd in radial blown. So like that one there. So I come like 3rd in my class.
So you still got more trophies at home?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna need a bigger cabinet in the garage.
And then. Not last year, the year before. Yeah, the year before, I come third overall and second in my class. And that year is when I went 771 with that combo. And that was when I P was 771 at 181, I think, mile an hour.
And
that
this
was
is still with the
bend.
standard-ish suspension.
Yeah, that's what I was going. Yeah,
and
I was going to say
like
that. So that was
the simplised.
Yeah, 26-inch tall tyre that was, just the 275 50 15, just the type R's. It had Viking shocks in the back with a spring still, a sway bar, and just 9010s in the front, man.
It's a very simple chassis setup.
Yeah.
Same turbos, everything.
Same turbos. Like the car used to just, when you used to see videos of it, it used to look like a slick car. Like, and they never raised and drove out of there. Always just, that's it.
Yeah. And one side higher than the other.
Always.
It's always like, I even remember like, I'd always go Holden Nationals and you'd see like quick Toranas or quick like, older Holdens. It'd always be like one wheel to the sky and the other one like just off.
Yeah,
especially.
That's all it was. So that's why I wanted to put the anti-roll bar. Like that's all.
Yeah. So have you freshened up? Who built your box? Your Powerglide?
Jenky.
And has it been freshened up at all through this stage? Yeah,
a couple times. Just, but man, touch wood, it's been,
touch wood, he does some cracker stuff.
Yeah, that's it, man. He's aced it, really, really good. And, if there's any drama whatsoever, he'll be there within a couple,
Is that standard case? Or
reed.
Got a reed, yep.
Yeah, reed case.
And tail shaft?
Just a chrome molly shaft, man.
Does the job.
It was the one out of the car, like when it was NA, and I think just
shortened it.
Made it to
Third
suit.
income.
Yeah. It's still exactly the same one. Some 4-inch. I'm pretty sure some 4-inch. Yeah.
So
okay.
Do you want to talk about the current build of the car?
Yeah, that's what I was about to get at. So it was 2024 when you said that's it. We're gonna do last year.
Last year.
When you decided to rip it apart.
So it would have been. So we ripped it apart at the start of this year, but halfway through last year, we pulled the engine out and went to Dandy Engines. And, Jake was there and he's telling me, like, if you want to go faster, we're going to change this, or we leave it as is and we put it back together. So, he gave me 2 prices and I was there just like, everyone's going faster, I've got to do something. So, ended up, choosing.
Going faster.
Yeah, we ran out of time. So, I brought all these parts and everything, but we ran out of time. So Jake actually reassembled my engine the way it was. Didn't put anything new in there. Just had all my parts there, and he said, we'll just put it back together, and we'll next year, like at the end of the drag challenge, pull it back out. I've got a whole year. He goes, and then we'll start using your new parts. I'm like, all right, this is what it is. We'll do that. So last year, when it started at Calder drag challenge, I went back in with exactly the same combo. Like exactly
just
the
like
same.
a freshen up.
Just freshened up.
Yep.
Just freshened up, and Calder got cancelled day 1.
Yep.
And then, so we drove to Mildura. We'd done a couple passes there, and it was, I don't remember what I ran back then.
On that, because we actually spoke with Adam Rogash about that first day at drag challenge. What was your opinion on the track? Would you have raced your car down it? Yeah.
No way.
Yep, so you were definitely.
My dad wouldn't have let me anyway.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Nah, no
Yes,
chance.
at all, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? But like I said, you can't just blame Pete. Pete's just trying to do the best with what he can run. It's actually the owners of the track.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's just interesting hearing other people's opinions.
There's no.
So you went to Mildura.
Yeah, we've done a couple passes there. I'm pretty. It all went well.
Ran 7s.
That's an 8 mile track.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I don't actually remember what I ran.
Yep.
To the 8th, you'd be 4s or you'd be
5,
low 5s?
1. If you're going like a 790, you may be like a 50. Yeah, 5.2, 5.1. So it just depends, man.
Do you like running 8th?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah?
Nah, it's
Do you
cool.
prefer to doing that over the quarter because you're not killing your car for that extra little bit?
That's what it's 100%, but the buzz of going quarter mile is...
Not only that, a lot of people say, you can always calculate what your car's going to do.
Yeah, 100%.
But you might have a quick car at the back door.
Yeah.
Do you get like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't raced much, to be honest, so I probably shouldn't even be on this podcast. But you know what
Well,
I'm trying
someone
to
hasn't
say.
had a car for 5 years, so I can't blame you. So it's all right.
We won't go there.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, so Mildura went well, and then
Mildura
after
went
that
well.
was Swan Hill.
Then we went to Tailem Bend.
Talon Bend, yep.
And first pass, I went 780 something, and bent a valve.
Yeah. What mile an hour?
I would have been 180, 179, yeah, somewhere there. And we bent an exhaust valve, and we rang every single speed shop and every single person in Adelaide trying to get a valve and a push rod, because bent a push rod and bent a valve. We ended up sourcing, what we needed, and we pulled the whole thing apart, man. We had manifold off, head off.
Just on the one side?
Yeah, it was passenger side. Yeah, passenger side. And yeah, Jake and Michael from Dandy, they redid everything. I think we didn't finish up. We had to beat Heathcote the next day. So we didn't finish up till like 2 a.m. We then got an hour's sleep. Got in the car, it was like 3:30 in the morning, and we drove from Tailem straight to Heathcote.
That's putrid.
Would have been smashing the Red Bulls,
Oh
eh?
man, it was trying to sleep in the back of that thing too, just to get some sleep. Because my dad went to sleep earlier, so he could drive. Like he hit the sack at like 10, 11. I said, you go. A couple of the other boys, like all the boys stayed back to help. So it was Anth, and he had his gold LC. Vince was there also. So, and yeah, we push. We fixed it. Drove to Heathcote. We got there at like 2 o'clock because it was night racing. I started racing late that night at Heathcote.
So that's kind of like a blessing. Imagine it was like 9 a.m. start.
Oh, yeah, it would have been
You
screwed.
would have been like, nah, fuck
How long
that.
was that drive? That would have been about 6-7 hours.
Nah, man, in the Torana, it was maybe like 10.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Do you have headphones? Did you
Nah,
let me know?
just a little JBL speaker on the
But you know what's funny with, drag challenge? Because, like, us, who haven't competed in drag challenge or tagged along, would be like, oh, it's like 6 hours to here, 6 hours to there, in a normal car.
Yeah.
Imagine you're doing it in, like, an old car, it revs out, so you got to go slower so you're not fucking...
Yeah, like what's top speed that thing could do on the street? Like, what do you...
we consider it 100 Ks, but just it gets hot, man. You know, pulling the trailer, just that drag, that constant pressure, that load on the engine.
Yeah.
It just,
So what do you sit on, about 90?
Yeah, 90.
Yeah.
It's all, honestly, just all depends.
Do you need to run 98 when you're on the street? You just run...
Always E.
Yeah?
The whole thing.
And what's a drag challenge? How many litres of fuel
So I got 200 litre, like a 200 litre drum in the trailer of just pump.
And how big's your cell?
80.
80, so yeah.
And then I got 40 litres of race fuel for each track.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you run a race fuel at the track
Just
and
a
then have the E85.
VP Racing E85.
Yeah.
So it's
just a better,
Yeah, 'cause
quality.
You test it, yeah? Obviously.
No, I don't.
You don't?
But
Yep.
it's just peace of mind. Like, who knows what we're getting out of the pump for that little bit extra money. I prefer to do that to save the whole engine.
And that's what people have been doing as well, where they'll tune a car to pump E85 and then they'll drain out the tank, or like they'll, get it low, top it up with VP or Cheetah
Power
or
Plus,
ETS or something like that. Power Plus, yeah, exactly. Any of these race fuel brands with their pure E85, so you're not playing around with it. Could be E70,
That's
like
what I mean,
68% ethanol content. And then you put proper pump E85 and the power difference is ridiculous, like marginal difference. And that's what people got to think about as well when you go into a track. Like, yeah, you might just run off pump E85, but look at the difference it might make.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Do you feel it?
Not really.
It's more the safety aspect.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's all it's for, man. Like, it just...
It's more so for a reading if you're going to do it on a dyno anyway, but, it's, like
we
you
just
said, safety.
when we dynoed it this time around, we just had the VP in it. Didn't even bother switching over, just put VP straight in it and just tested on that.
Because when you drive on the street anyway, you just drive conservatively.
Yeah, you're not ringing its neck out. Exactly right. So
got to Heathcote, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
yeah,
Did you have some
put
sleep?
it back to race trim.
Yep.
Went out and raced, and I bent the valve again.
Same side.
Exactly the same one, bro.
Oh, it was the same valve.
Exactly the same one.
Fuck's sake.
Do you know why it was doing it?
Nah. I don't even care now. It just honestly destroyed us. Like, we're all looking at each other. And Jake's like, doing it again? I'm like, fuck no.
So who was in your crew that drag challenge? Was it Jake as well?
Nah, he was with Nathaniel.
Oh, okay.
But they can help you out,
Yeah.
like, because they're...
Because it's not like American rules.
No, because they're a part of the actual thing. They can still help you.
It's just you and your old man in your car?
And my cousin Jace and my brother-in-law Steve.
Oh, so there's 4 of you?
Yeah, 4, bro.
You guys would have been like this in the fucking LC.
Yeah.
Been cramped.
4 of us. And to get in the back, you got to be in athletic and aerobics to get over the roll cage and shit.
Oh, right up my alley, mate. I would have fit it in there. So that's it. That was your 2024 drag challenge done.
So, even Frank is like, we'll fix it. And I'm just like, what about if it happens again? And this time...
look at Frank and Keith this
Oh,
year.
yeah, that was out of control.
We'll talk about that later. I want to talk about that. We'll bring that up.
But, I was lucky that it bent. If it dropped, smashed the piston, it could have been so much worse, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, nah. I said, don't worry about it. I said, forget about it. So Jake pulled the rockers off, pulled the push rods out, and he hung the lifter with a piece of wire so I could still start it the next day, drive it to the start line, and break the beam. So he hung the lifter so the oil, because if you take the lifter out, the oil just... It won't go to the rest of them. So he hung the lifter enough just so the oil could make its way around to all the rest. And the next day I just went there, I broke the beams, just so I can say I completed it, and that was it. I would have placed in the top 10. I wasn't a contender to win the class or anything like that. So
just to say you finished it.
Just to say I finished it, because that's what they were saying. They're if you, we can go fix it. If you're coming second or something, it's worth it, we'll go do it. But I wasn't going to break any records.
At that point in overall, the winner was Rogash.
Yeah, exactly right. So. That's what I mean. So it wasn't that we were going to go break any records or run a number with a not 100% engine. So that's why we just said, break the beams tomorrow. I had the best sleep ever that night. Oh, cool.
What number did you run when it did bend the valve? Did you run an actual number? Did you get down
I went 780 again.
Yeah.
And I did it, I heard it that time. I remember I just...
Was it at the end of the track?
Yeah, right at the end, at the stripe.
Far out.
Right at the stripe.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That would have been nice having a GoPro seeing your reaction.
Oh, man. I knew it straight away again. I was like, you're joking. But
and that's because quarter mile as well. If you were doing an eighth mile here...
And that's why it didn't happen in Mildura, though, the first day.
Yeah. And that's what we were saying as well. Is literally, because wind the clock back 10 minutes ago, we were literally just talking about that. How eighth mile, it's more conservative a little bit on the car, and quarter mile, it's, the thrill of it, yeah? But then you hurt shit in the long run because you're just on it for that little bit longer.
Exactly right.
So you got the car towed home?
Yes, because actually, no.
All the
I had to go back home. Everything was at Calder, but I drove the car to Calder. Because I live,
you
live
only live
40
an hour
minutes
away.
away. So I drove the car to Calder, so I had no tow vehicle or anything at Calder. So then we had to go, I think my mum came the day before, so then my dad went back home with her to go get the trailer. We stayed at the cabin at Epilog there, and then he just brought the tow car back, and we put it on. Thank God we're only 40 minutes away. We're an hour away from Heathcote, where we live, hour and 10. So thank God it's close,
I've always said that. Imagine something happens at the bend or something.
Something did happen for us, and that's why my dad, he was pazzing. He's like, I'll go home. I'll go get the car to bring it back. I'm like, Papa, I feel like it's going to be cheaper for us.
We just fix it now.
Just fix it. I think it cost me $300. To be honest with you.
If your old man went from the bend back home, that would have been 14 hours minimum driving. That's him non-stop.
That's right. It's
no
not...
Chance.
Yeah.
No chance.
I did have RACV though, so...
I've heard stories about that. Wasn't it you were telling me? The RACV?
Yeah, that's what we used it.
Who was it? I was talking about another person with it as well, RACV on drag show. His name's Dave. He's got the YLH.
Does he want you to be talking about this?
No, he was saying RACV. RACV on drag challenge, it works. So if anyone's got RACV total care, make sure you have it and ready for drag challenge.
That's it.
Save me a couple. Well, you with your Barry, you got to make sure you got RACV.
Oh, I'd love to do drag challenge next year, but I need to put a cage in the car because it's going to go faster than 10.0.
So even my mate Anth, he broke at Portland this year, and couldn't continue. So obviously we've driven from Taylor Bend to Portland, and all our shit's at Tailem, so he needed to get a tow back. So I just called RSEV. It's like, hey, car broke down, we need a tow. Like, oh yeah, what's the rego? One bad LC. They come down. I said, which car is it? I said, this one here. I said, no, it's put it on the tow truck, and they brought it back for him.
And I've got to be careful how I say this. Out them ways, you'd get a different type of tow truck driver, which we usually get around here.
Yeah.
So they take more care in the car, if you get what
So
I'm trying to say.
they brought the tow truck, okay,
Yep.
and then they brought another like shitty car, so then the boys could jump in it to drive back
Yeah,
to.
because RSEV give you a hire car too.
And they just, it looked like his mate's car, to be honest with you. It wasn't even a hire car. So apparently it was overheating on the way back, though, because they were thrashing it. But
Done a valve.
Done a valve.
So they got back, and then from Portland we were going to Mildura. So then, they got back. They got into Ant's Silverado, and then they drove over to Mildura. They were gutted because they were just standing there like helpless, like watching us just, don't touch anything, You're not allowed to help because they're out of the competition now.
Are they actually strict on that?
Oh man, if you're a contender, you know what I mean? If you're up there, you got to be careful. If people might be watching, who knows?
Yeah, someone's out to get you.
Yeah, so that's why half the time they were sitting around the trailer, and Ant's dad, Adrian, is 100 mile an hour, like flat out. So for him, he was on edge the whole time. Like, I got to do something. We're like, you can't do nothing. Just stay there. You can't do anything. So, but it was back to where we were, like RSEV. So it was good.
So Drag Challenge 2024 wrapped up. I had the unfortunate. So what did you finish overall? Because you broke the beam at the end.
I don't even know, man.
Yeah,
but top
20th.
Yep. Yeah.
And then it was already in the plan, but then obviously the car went in to get the full overhaul
with the new stuff.
First thing first, got it back home, ripped the engine out, gave it back to Jake at Dandy, and the car sat at home for a bit until I decided what to do, to be honest with you. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to put a 28. Then I didn't. Then I wanted to do this. Then I didn't. And
was there ever in your a thought that crossed your mind that maybe you wanted to go big tyre or anything like that potentially?
Nah, because you see how fast people are going on a 275. Like, why?
You don't need to.
Why do you need? You don't need any bigger, man. Honestly, you got to cut too much of that car up to do that anyway. Yeah. Like, they look sick. Don't get me wrong, but
but for what?
Yeah.
Once they've gone sixes,
no back seat anymore. Like, it's.
Yeah. Well, there's that grey LC that's gone through sticks. That's full tubs and everything. Yeah. That's a tough. That was at Drag Challenge this year.
Yes, it was. A sick car.
Who owns that?
You probably know better than me. I just know the car.
I've spoken to him a handful of times. So I think it's got this big single turbo LS. I'm pretty sure.
It's a tough car.
Yeah.
So we'll take a deep dive into this combo. Are you happy to talk about what pistons and rods and everything?
Oh yeah, not that I really know. I might have to pull out.
I've got them on my notes.
You might have them.
What turbo are you running at the moment?
Pulsar G42s.
Yep.
The 1450s.
Yep.
Compacts. Yeah. Yep.
Still reverse rotation, but
here we go. So the combo was built by Jake, Dandy Engines. So you got, which actually turned a lot of heads this year, the Lock Industries manifold. Yeah. That's a tough looking manifold. So it says Trident on the manifold, but the brand's actually called Lock Industries. Yeah. So it's got FT600, Turbo Smart E-gates, Siemens Decker injectors, twin Pulsar G42 1450 compacts, 23-degree heads, comp cams, solid roller lifters, Gibtech, if I said that correctly.
Yeah, that's right.
Custom
Gibtech
pistons. Total seal rings, Kelly's crank, Oliver rods, Mellings oil pump, conventional wet sump, and like you said, E85, Holly fuel pump, Fuel-Tech smart coils, MSD cam sync, and power. So on 30 PSI and 8,300 RPM, do you want to say the power figure or
1,400?
Yeah, 1,400 plus or 1,400. We'll just leave it at 1,400.
It made the dyno on the Tunnel Vision's dyno went 1,400 on 30 pound.
What's the car weigh?
2950 with me in it.
With you in it.
So that's pounds. So what did that transfer to kilo?
I don't have a clue.
All right, Google to the rescue.
Google.
Chat GPT.
So
what did you say it was?
Yeah, it's 2950 pounds.
2950 LBS.
With Brandon in it.
2 kg. 1.33 tons.
Jesus Christ, 1.3 that.
That's with you
light.
in it.
That's crazy.
That's light.
That is
The
crazy.
power to weight ratio would be
Oh
stupid.
yeah, 100%.
That's basically 1-to-1 power ratio. When you think about
Oh,
it,
yeah,
it's
it
literally
is.
1-to-1 power ratio.
That's right.
That's fucking crazy.
So the car sat there for a bit.
Yeah, sat there for
Yeah.
a bit, and then finally, I got John from JR Modifications over, and he's the most easiest guy in the world. It's like, whatever you want. He goes, I'm just like, honestly, I'm going to bring it to you. Just put an anti-roll bar in it. If there's a couple little things that you see when we're doing it, just we'll assess, and if I make the call, we'll do it. He's like, all right, sweet. So I think the car maybe went there March, April. I reckon April, May it went there. And it just escalated and escalated and escalated.
That's usually how it happens. Well, I'm here, might as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here, might
Does
as
the wife
well.
know?
Yeah. Nah, she's all right.
So you went from a standard 9-inch with your, shock and spring separate sort of setup to now, you got AFCO coilovers in it, you
Yeah.
know, sheet metal 9-inch.
Yeah, Mood Motorsport 9-inch. Yeah.
Fuck, did you build the car, did you?
No, I was around there for 5 hours on Sunday. It's not like I'm doing a write-up on it. Fuck.
So,
Yeah, so we're there in about May.
Yeah.
May. Yep.
and he started with like ripping the diff out because he wanted to, whatever he was doing. And then I was there and I saw like the Mood Motorsport thing the center hanging. I'm like, oh, how much are one of those? He's like, oh, I think a couple grand. I'm like, fuck, it looks good. Went home. Then I messaged him like, hey, just get me one. I want one. But from there, did I need to put coilovers? So then we purchased the coilovers. And then like
Did you need to change diff center, gears and all that as
nah,
well?
I did change the gears, but my center is still the same. Just the strange, just from 325s, I've gone to 35s now.
And axles, did you go bigger axles?
Same axle. That's one thing I should have put floaters in it. I still don't have any floaters, so maybe this year. John said there's a bit of fucking around, but he'll work it out. I should have done it. It was just one of those things. Like it was another couple grand. He's like, fuck, we weren't gonna stop, but
Box still the same.
Yeah. That's
Didn't get a freshen up or anything.
Yeah, Jenky just looked over it.
What's
but
it rated to? Do you actually know what you built it to?
No, I wouldn't have a clue.
Same
Yeah,
type
I
stuff?
actually asked him. Like I rang him when we made like a bunch of we're going to make this. He goes, nah, don't worry, brother, all good. I'm like, all right, that's it.
Same tail shaft.
It made, 1 to 200 horsepower more than before?
Well, yeah, but it's obviously making more. No, but I'm saying it was a 30 pound, but we're pushing it more on the track now.
Yeah,
Mate,
of course.
You don't give everything away by winning these trophies.
Yeah, no, exactly. So it makes 1,400 on paper.
Things are gonna stay under wraps a bit, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not here to give away secrets, man.
Nah.
What converter you got?
SDE
Yeah.
heaters. So I think it was like exactly the same converter from the old Commodore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's still the same block, yeah. It's just
yeah,
different
same
turbos.
block,
Yeah.
same
Are they
heads.
the same heads? Yeah.
Same heads, same
Yeah.
Racer Pro heads. I'm pretty sure the crank's same. Everything else is new.
Everything else is new, yeah.
So cam, pistons, rockers,
ECU.
same. Always
What
always
ECU
run
running?
a fuel tech.
Yep. Since day dot, you've always
Yeah.
ran fuel tech.
Always.
Yep. So
Always run a fuel
But then
tech.
it also goes with the coils and all
Yeah.
that stuff as well. So
Yeah.
it's all
the
an
extra
in-house thing.
like we've got shock sensors now. Never had them, but
It's crazy how far technology's come,
not
yeah.
that I know how to
Like,
read them. I leave that up to Shane Marshall. He works that stuff out.
what's that do when the car lifts up? Doesn't it take timing out of it?
Yeah,
Bring it back down?
yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Far
similar to
out.
traction control or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
So-
didn't know how it works.
No, like I haven't looked into that sort of stuff before, you know what I mean? But so then who tuned the car? Was it, did you say Shane Marshall or who's
Nathaniel.
Oh, Nathaniel, Nads, yeah, Fuel
Yeah,
Tech.
Nads.
Yeah, yep.
So he tuned it this time round, and he gave us a tune up every day
Oh, okay.
at Drag Challenge, and I gave him our 2 test passes.
Meanwhile, he's still being a competitor.
No, he didn't do it this year.
Oh no, he didn't do it
No,
this year.
it was at home.
Oh, you've done it all remotely.
Yeah, man, remotely, out of control.
Fucking hell.
How
So
good's that? Yeah.
yeah, but going back to John. So then I got there one day and my whole boot floor was cut out, All that was left was just 2 tubs, my 2 original tubs, or wheel tubs. And I'm just like, man, I'm stupid. Like, I'm here. I've just got to cut the wheel tub out, put a bigger tire on, and it's done. So then it escalated to that. So you have to cut the quarter, put an X275 on it, new tubs, whole new boot floor. Then I had to paint the roof and quarters. So I had to get that painted.
So where's this leading up to now? How far are we?
Oh, we would have been
June, July?
Yeah, I reckon July, even maybe a little bit later.
Was Ben that painted that? Custom
Yeah, Ben painted it for me. But I reckon, yeah, you're right. Maybe June, July would have been. And then once it come back from Ben's, I then made the decision to change turbos.
Fucking hell, leaving it late.
Yeah, so that wasn't part of the plan whatsoever.
Yeah.
But, you know, speaking to Jake and stuff, he's like...
What turbos were they before? So the 3582s, but were they Garrett's? Or?
Yeah, they were Garrett's, yeah.
And then now you've gone to the Pulsars,
Yeah.
so...
And he was, like Jake was like, you've maxed these turbos out now. Like, I'm scared you're going to do all this work and then we're going to go back out and run the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, for what? So I said, you know what? I'll change the turbos. And, you know, I wanted to get Garrett's and stuff, but, man, it was like 10 grand for 2 turbos. I just couldn't justify it. And I don't see anything wrong with Pulsars, man. They've been really, really good.
I've heard lots of good feedback about them.
Rogash uses them.
Yeah, 100%. So, yeah, we had to change... So, yeah, mounted turbos, just some cooler piping had to get changed, the inlet...
Because you've changed, you had an elbow beforehand, yeah?
Yeah, so now I had to make a new inlet pipe for the Lock Industries manifold. And the turbo's obviously bigger, so I had to change the dump pipe, like this much of it, a little bit of it. And just kept escalating.
And you mentioned, like, you have your street trim and then your race trim. What really changes? Other than, like, say, you know, you put your race fuel in, you put the pipes out the side.
Side pipes.
And that's...
So drop the exhaust side pipes. I put a fresh set of plugs in it every time.
Yep.
When we start. The fuel. Belly pan.
Yep.
Belly pan goes on. I'll just throw the harnesses through. But other than that, that's it really. Parachute on, obviously.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, parachute. Yeah, but that's it really.
So yeah, cars painted.
It still takes, you know, a good hour and a half to change
just
it.
to do all that.
Yeah,
Think
like,
about,
you
like,
know.
plugs, belly pan, shoot on, you know, change the fuel, you know, wheels as well.
Yeah, wheels, of course, yeah.
Because you have convos when you street drive it and then you put the welds on after.
Put the welds on a race. So it still takes time, and then that little bit longer to put everything back together because everything's so simple taking off all the time.
Yeah.
So
fast forward a week out from Drag Challenge. Well, from when Drag Challenge started to when the motor got put in?
when I got it, we were ready, I reckon 2 months before.
Yep.
Everything was starting to piece together. Got
So
the engine
car was pretty
back.
much done at JR.
Yeah, so car was done at JR. Car was at home for, I reckon, a month before I actually got the engine back from Dandy. So I just did my little, you know, tweak, nicks and knacks and stuff like that. I tried to run fuel lines because I had to, everything was new now, so new manifold. So I had to change all my setup of my fuel, but without the engine there was hard. So I've run as much as I could from the back of the boot. I had to make bulkheads and just like ran them all along, left them in the bay, and then finally when the engine got back, I got the engine back grand final day.
Fucking hell.
We were there. We were on the dyno grand final day.
So that was 25th of September?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a month and a little bit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly grand final day we were there. We're on the dyno all day, like the engine dyno. We got home, me and Anth got home maybe like 9, 10 o'clock at night. And we had it in, I think it was like 3, 4 in the morning. It was in. Whole engine was in. And we were like rooted, and it's like, that's it, call it, like it's in now. I can fit, like, do shit by myself now, because you need 3, 4 people to, because we take the whole front end out, we put the engine on the front end on the ground, and then we wheel it, we put the car up on the hoist, and then we drop the car.
You lower it into it.
Yeah, and we lower it into it. So yeah, we got it in that night, and then I think maybe like 3 weeks later, we're on the dyno, and we tried so many times prior to Drag Challenge just to try and test somewhere, you know, just because we had to. Everything was new.
So did you go up to Sydney or something? Or
No, we tried Sydney. I think it got cancelled. One got cancelled. We didn't make one. Then we booked in for Portland, and then it was too wet, so that got cancelled.
So it was like the cards were against you.
Nah,
man.
so everything, and then I gave up at the end. I'm just like, nah. I said, don't worry, then finally Street Machine said they got a test day.
It was like a blessing.
Yeah.
It was like, holy shit, saving grace here.
That's
then
it.
a bottle of Skinners.
In Mexico?
In Mexico. We know a couple of good streets over in Mexico, don't we?
Yeah, you have to catch a flight over, but...
Yeah,
so.
that's a problem. So
Good old days.
like what we said off camera, and for people who are watching the Street Machine Drag Challenge videos, so you actually had not tested the combo from till the Tuesday of the first week of Drag Challenge.
Correct.
Which was the 28th, I think we said.
Yeah, so we drove up the Monday,
Yep.
and then Tuesday was registration day, and testing started at 4 p.m.
And that was your first hit with the
My
car.
first hit.
And what did it go? Straight off the bat.
You stretched its legs the whole way?
Nah, I didn't. I wasn't going to. Like, it felt good when it left, and just to back off at half track, it sucks. Like,
What 60 foot did it do straight off?
I think it went 130.
Yeah.
Like, it was turned down a bunch.
What is your best 60 foot? We didn't ask that.
1, 2, 4, 9. I went that 742.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 4.
But previous to that, because that was with the new setup, you don't remember.
It would have been a 128, I reckon. Yeah, maybe 127. We still got to fix that section.
Yeah.
Of the racetrack.
Yeah. So because obviously your suspension's new as well, so you can't even adjust that. That takes a couple of metres before you do it. All
so
that.
that's why we Shane came. Yeah, Shane Marshall came that Tuesday because he had looked at the car the Friday before, just all the bar work and stuff. But he said, listen, I'd love to actually come just to watch it leave and see if I need to make any more changes. And, you know, he aced it the couple nights before, like on the hoist, he actually dialed it in pretty well. And Nathaniel just said to me, he goes, do first pass, the half track pass. Got up, I drove out, everyone was happy, everyone looked at the data, yes. And then I went out again, and I did exactly the same. I didn't go any further, any less, I just did exactly the same. And from those two passes, Nathaniel got what he needed to, and the next day was day one.
So day one was at the bend again?
Yeah.
How'd you go?
First pass, I went 750 something at 170 mile an hour. I backed off like 1,000 foot because I had a warning come up on my screen, inject the duty cycle. So I was actually like flat to the floor, reading it, saw the finish line, and I'm just like, oh, you're going to destroy your whole week. You're going to destroy. So I just come off it. I was shattered.
It was like that trauma from like the last drag challenge.
Exactly.
Like, do I do it? Do I not?
And that's
like,
why I just...
Still PB, but...
Yeah, still PB.
Third pass. Well, really, it's your first full pass.
Yeah, it was my first
PB.
full pass.
Yeah, mile an hour didn't PB, but...
Yes, because
you backed off.
Backed off.
Yeah.
And, come back around, and Nads is like, man, he fixed what he had to fix. I'm just like, I PB'd. Why am I going to go back out? Like, there's no point in going back out there. And everyone else wasn't really going. I think Keith went a 720.
Keith was placing first on the first day, I'm pretty certain.
Where was, how did Mark Drew and Jace Kelly go? Because they were knocking on your door.
Yeah,
it was between you guys, wasn't it?
What did Drewy run? I think he went a 30 maybe, or a 20 also. Yeah. I think he went a 730. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
I went a 50, and I think Jace went a 60, like a 760 or a 770.
So you were sitting fourth.
The first day was third.
Third, yeah.
The first day was third.
So done the one pass,
And I packed it up. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, there's no...
Meanwhile, you were driving to Portland and other people were fixing the pistons with a welder and, heads flown over from Victoria.
Is that when Heath done his
Yeah.
motor, was it?
First day.
Yeah, the first
Do you know
day.
much about that? I know they'll weld and pistons and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw some of the...
I've got a little chat with like Frank and a few of the other Dandy guys because I do a bit of social media work with them. And I'm seeing all these videos come in. Jake's driven from Dandy Engines with their spare head to Essendon Airport, got it on a plane, flew it to, I think, Murray Bridge. So and someone's had to drive to Adelaide or Murray Bridge or wherever it is, get the head, come back to the track, and you got Frank with the welder, like trying to weld up the piston. And it's just like 1 a.m.
They got it done, man.
It's like you with the
Yeah,
2
but
a.m.
you've been there,
finish.
done, like,
Yeah.
not to that like, that's fucking bad.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's just determination.
They got it done.
So
And
you're
that's what happens. You just make it work.
But they
man.
just came off the leg of winning J275 at Jamboree,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean? And they
correct.
come into drag challenges, it's just bang. Like
know.
they've copped it all.
No.
So you're driving to Portland.
So we drove to Portland. All the cars behaved. Ant's car, a couple of gremlins with that, wiring issues. We still didn't roll into Portland till like, I think it was like midnight.
How long was that drive?
It felt like an eternity.
Yeah.
I think it took us like 10 hours.
Fuck that.
Yuck.
What are you eating and shit on the way?
Whatever's open. Like, it's not, I don't know. Like halfway through this time around, man, we looked at each other and I'm like, fuck this. I'm not doing this shit again. This sucks. Like, it actually sucks. So, yeah, we rolled in, I reckon it was like midnight. Had to go through Beachport, take our photo in Beachport.
You can do your photo stops and
Would have been nice to see that during the day because awesome place there, But we rolled there late got into Portland, and the next day, we got there fairly early because there's a bit of shit to do on the car, and again I went out there, first pass, and I finally went a 490 to the half track. That was my first ever 4. So I was over the moon. I was wrapped.
Got the hat for the second club?
Only if you finish. So that's I didn't say, so
Yeah.
I didn't say anything at that point in time. And I was so happy, man. I was just like, and same thing, I just PB'd. So why am I going to go back out?
No, you're happy.
Like, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go another, I went 491, I think. What am I going to do? I might go 480, but you're talking thousandths of a second here. I just said,
Nope.
pack it up. It's done. We're done.
Question with drag challenge, because obviously you race at quarter mile, then eighth mile, then quarter mile, then eighth mile. How do they calculate the difference to get your, your overall or whatever, or do they just tally it all up?
Just tally it all up.
So so they don't do an average to say, okay, if it's like this in an eighth, it'll transition to this.
No. So I went
Just
750. So the next 490 will just get added to the 750.
Yep. So
That's
and then whoever's got the shortest time at the end, it's like playing golf.
Yeah.
Basically. So
That's it.
I don't know how to fucking play
I don't
golf.
know. The lowest score is the winner. The lower the score, the better.
Maybe mini golf I know how to play. That's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Portland went to Mildura.
Yeah.
Mildura, and they told us like, we didn't need to race Mildura. We needed to race night, like the next night. It wasn't during the day. So they gave us the chance of driving halfway from Portland to like Horsham, and then Horsham to Mildura. So you didn't have to do it all in one leg.
Yeah.
But
Do they have fatigue management and stuff like that?
yeah,
Like, are they
just be smart about it. Like,
yeah. Like, it's a fucking big week, man.
Yeah.
And at this stage, where were you sitting? I forgot to ask her, where were you sitting ranking-wise?
Well,
At that point, Keith
Keith-
disqualified.
no, not yet.
No?
No. He went down. I think I was still third. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I was still third.
When did you start thinking, like, fuck, boys, we've got a chance here?
A bit later in the week.
Yeah, so still...
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah.
You don't have your hopes up yet.
So we ended up driving the whole way straight into Mildura that night. That wasn't. I was through like Halls Gap, through the Grampians. Awesome drive. Like,
Hit a few emus.
Nah, but it was just really, really.
Yeah.
Like when you're seeing scenery, and look at that, you feel like that drive Goes that little
nicer.
bit quicker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not just looking at a road, just
Not only
bored
that,
of your brains.
how often are you going to drive your Torana
Exactly
through Halls
right.
Gap? Never.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
So that was absolutely killer. And we got, I think the same thing, man. We stopped at some pub with a photo. We got a feed, something to eat. And then we drove all the way to Mildura. The next morning we slept in. It was killer.
No, that would have been like the best part of the whole week.
Mate.
Yeah, sleeping.
We went and got breakfast. Like, it was awesome.
It was like the luxury day of drag
Yeah.
challenge. You get like, relax.
It's like when you get rid of your kids and you get to sleep.
No, I know.
and you get to
Tonight.
go overseas.
Tonight. That's it. So we, what did we do? We got to the track. I think racing didn't start, I think it was like 3 till 9 or something like that. And
So 6-hour window, is that always the average with drag challenge? Like a 6-hour gap?
Yeah, 6 to 8 is what they'll give us for racing. Like 200 cars.
It's a lot of cars to get through.
Yeah. So we got there, and this is the day we had drama. So went out. I think we were last out because sometimes they flip. They'll let outlaw blown out first, and then they'll flip it, put Dial Your Own out first, just so everyone gets a fair go. And I'm pretty sure we were last out. I don't recall. But I went a 5-1, and when I crossed the line, I had E-gate sensor, fail. And I'm like, so I knew straight away that I would have blown up the motor in my wastegate. So I come back, we were looking at it, we couldn't not figure it out for the life of us. Could not figure it out, we didn't know what was going on. So we disconnected one, and we're just going to run with one, because I wanted to go back out. That was the day I wanted to go back out, because I think I don't know if anyone actually betted me that day. I think I was the fastest that day, but still I just wanted to go out because I know it's capable of going to 4, and to get that extra thousandths of a second, it's decent.
When you say fastest ET or fastest mile per hour?
ET, I'm pretty sure that day.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty
So
confident.
every time you say fastest, we're going off ET.
ET, yeah. And for the life of us, man, we couldn't work out this wastegate. So ended up destroying one. So we were trying to fix the other one, and we destroyed that one too. And I'm calling around everywhere for motors. I knew Keith had one. I knew Keith was on the way to the track, so we waited for them to get back, waited for them to roll in. And then ended up getting in contact with Giacomo and Julian from CSV in Mildura, and thank God for them. We drove the car there at midnight, side pipes on, parachute on, just drove it straight to his shop, and we left there at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Fuck. And then from Mildura, you had to drive to the Bend.
No, we had to race in Mildura again.
Yeah, it was the double header because of
Yeah.
the whole Heathcote stuff.
Yeah, and we still only could get one to work. So we screwed one shut, disconnected it, and we ran off one wastegate the next day. I remember I got into bed at 5:15. My alarm went off at 7 because we needed to be racing at 9 o'clock. I got up, we're all dead. Jumped in the car, straight back to the track.
So much for that sleeping you had the other day.
Yeah, I know. Straight back to the track. We obviously tyres on, pipes are
Car's
on.
ready to go.
Yeah, I think I just put a fresh set of plugs in it.
Yep.
And went back out, and I went a 5:01. And I said,
That's
that's it.
Yeah.
Said, let's go.
501 with one wastegate.
Yes, correct. And that's when I moved to second because Keith got disqualified.
And who was Mark Drew was first?
Mark Drew was first.
Yeah. Jace Cully third.
No, I think Nathan in from Perth.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah. And after that day, that's when I was like, we've got a chance.
We could win this.
We actually have a chance here, because no one else, after I went 5:01, I think Jace went a 490 again, and no one else went faster. So I'm like, we're doing the math here. Tomorrow morning when we wake up, we're going to be first.
Yeah.
That's what I'm pretty sure we're going to be first tomorrow morning. Because we waited it out if someone went faster, we're going to go back out, but wasn't going to. So we left pretty early Mildura, and that was a shit drive. It was goddamn hot, man. It was so hot, like really hot. We stayed at some town for like 3 hours waiting for the weather to cool down, but the car sat on 215 Fahrenheit the whole way.
What's that in degrees?
Hot. Fucking hot.
Man, it was fucking hot. Like, we pulled the bonnet off. We disconnected the intake and tried to make a cold air intake, so we didn't run the turbos, ran it aspirated. We tried everything. It didn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Like, when we turned the corner, I reckon the oil was that hot and thin, the oil would piss out of the side of the rocker cover, because it was just escaping everywhere. My system's one, it was just, oil was going everywhere. We got to the track the next day, under the car, it was like, what the hell?
Oil everywhere?
Everywhere. Just every single nook and cranny would just escape.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, so it was fucking hot.
You're running oil coolers and stuff like this in your car?
I am.
Just can't beat it.
I need to maybe upgrade that. So that's...
Do you remember what the temperature was that day?
Probably
like 34. Yeah, 34.
Probably doesn't help, not ideal.
Yeah, I know, but still, man, like...
It's hard enough to drive in that...
I think it's my intercooler.
It sucks enough driving in that heat, like, 20 minutes to go to
Someone
like a
to
car
try it,
show
yeah.
and back. You know what I mean?
I think it's my intercooler also, like, it blocks the radiator. That's my goal this year, to try and sort that heating problem out.
So you got back to the bend?
Got back to the bend, and we rolled
and
in.
you were first now?
I didn't. By our calculations, yes, but there was no like, what do you call
official
thing that's come out.
Yep.
So we rolled in. We just parked it right at the front of the bend, man. Just who cares? Bonnet off, and we're dying for a drink. So we went upstairs to the bar, and we walked up the stairs, and all like heaps of boys were already there. And they turned around, and it was like a round of applause when we were walking in, because they're like, yeah, like we're coming first. And we're all looking at each other like, we're coming first. And so it was awesome. And then, we had a couple drinks, and then my dad's like, oh, we're going to put the bonnet on the car still, yeah? I'm like, oh, fuck. So back downstairs, put the bonnet on the car. I think we'd done a couple of things, so it was a bit easier for the next day. So, yeah, we got a good night's sleep that night. And
Staying at the ridges?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Always.
Good sleeping next to a racetrack.
Yeah. Actually, roll racing was on that night. I was trying to make it, but we missed it.
You were going to try and make
No, like to watch it.
I was going to say, this guy, he's competing in drag shows, going to go take the LC and roll racing at the same time.
Did anyone actually do it?
That?
Did anyone actually
I don't think so. But apparently there's a
Hey, that would have been a sight to see. Imagine that. Wait, why is he competing in drag shows? What?
When we were leaving, man, the amount of cars driving out of the joint was out of control. Like, it was busy as.
Yeah, that's
like,
sick.
It was actually really
Roll
really-
racing turns a crowd. It just does. I think it just attracts all ages.
Yeah.
That's the feeling.
Do you like it? Roll
Never
racing?
been.
Would you do it?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe in Sydney.
Yeah, it's a bit...
Cots would be like perfect for your car.
Are you on the Ricker bandwagon where it's a bit like the Special Olympics?
No, it's not that. It's just I feel like, man, I don't know, just start turning tyres. That's what I feel like the car will do.
Yeah. Oh, if it's done on a proper track, like
Yeah.
if once Heathcote gets taken over and if that track was actually decent,
I reckon, like, with the way that your car works, like how it comes on, man, I reckon your car would actually do well at, like, say, Cots where they race on a prep track and stuff like that.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If we could have that down here when Heathcote gets taken over.
it'd be awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
Bring Cots to Melbourne.
Hopefully that's going to be soon also, Heathcote, man. That'd be good.
Be very nice.
So your last day of drag challenge, you're coming first. What was going through the mind? You still had one wastegate at this stage.
Still have one wastegate. No one knew about that though. We just said we fixed the car. So, it was. I woke up the next day and I was pazzing and all the boys come up to me just relax, man. You just do you. You never stress out about anything. You always just make it work. You always just make it work. And I remember we went out a little bit later, like they called radial blown out. So we were outlaw blown, outlaw aspirated, and then radial blown, radial aspirated. So we were the third class.
Is this all the trophies? Because I'm trying to.
No, that radial blown is the class that I'm in.
Yep.
So that's just my class. So we were third out in the morning because the rain was supposed to come. So they were trying to pump us out. And I remember I come out a little bit later, like than everyone else, so I could see what all numbers were getting put down. Because I knew, like, it was this, like, we had to make it work here.
It's this or nothing.
Or after, if it rains, like, we might not get another shot. And at Drag Challenge, if you don't make your first one count, I'm telling you, you're never going to get down after that. It's always that one hit is your best run. It's always has been, always will. I don't care what anyone says. If you do not make it the first one worthwhile, you're going to be chasing your tail for the rest of the day.
You should get that in apostrophes. 25 drag challenge winner. Your first hit is the one that counts.
Your
first hit is your only hit.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And that's what we won and done every day this year. One and done. We didn't.
Probably be a good feeling to have.
Yeah, and no one's done that, man. Like, crazy. So yeah, we're lining up, and I was watching a couple of the boys.
I could only imagine the nerves, man.
Oh yeah, and I think Drewy went a 780 or something. Yeah, 780 or 770. I don't recall. I'm pretty sure it was 780. And then Nathan from Perth in the white LH or LX, he was in front of me, and he went a 770. But he was coming third at the time. Drew was second and I was first. And so I'm like, all right, so I need to go faster than the 70, like, just to stay in it. And then if we need to come back out, we'll come back out. And Nathaniel said, I've changed a couple of things. He goes, just put this in and go. I'm like, all right, done. No worries. Sounds good. So I did my burnout, and it was a little bit hot. And we've got to fix it. New converter I need or something. But it takes a while to spool up because of the bigger turbos now. And it felt like an eternity. I was there on the trans brake trying to spool the thing up, and it was taking ages. Then finally I started seeing 10, 12. And then I knew as soon as it was on the two-step, I let go, man. As soon as I got out a little bit, I was like, yes, like,
yeah.
Because you're going to spin the tire.
Got out the 60.
Yeah, you're going to spin it then. And when I pulled that chute, that force that I had, I'm like, yeah, okay, I think we just went fast.
Even like once you hit like the 330 and all that, did you know? Were you?
Yeah,
what was going through your
this
mind?
is a pass. Like this.
Yeah, the car was going to the right a little bit, so I think that was me though, because I had like changing gear, all right, and you got you're holding the steering wheel here. I think you're just heavy, and I was just drifting a little bit to the right, but it was moving. Like you knew, like I felt like it was going.
It was on. Yeah.
It was on, and got to the deep end, put the chute back in, and I didn't know obviously what I ran. Like I didn't know anything, so driving back, and I saw Keegan from Street Machine like walking over, and he was just fist pumping. And then I saw my dad and all the rest of the boys just all jumping up and down. I'm like, all right, so I'm guessing I PB'd. What the fuck did I run? What did I run? And then, yeah, obviously I saw that, 742 or 191 mile an hour.
Fucking hell.
And...
man, the feeling, you probably couldn't beat that feeling.
Nah, it was the best, man. And, now...
was there tears?
Oh, there was when I called my missus and shit, like, she was so happy. And the kids were...
ecstatic.
Yeah, they loved it. And then, got back to the pits and we were like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, looking at the weather, every other guy is going back out there to try and run a number, because now I'm 40, 50, 60, 70, like 400,000, like in front, 4/10ths in front, sorry.
Because the closest was Mark Drew at the 780 at this point. Yeah.
So I've pulled the lead even bigger. So he needs to go like a 20 to come back in front of me. And so we got the car back together, ready to go back out.
Just in case.
And we just waited. And then the rain come.
You would have been wrapped.
And then
don't lie.
We were. Trust me, we were. We were doing the rain dance, but...
the only time you were hoping for rain at a drag strip.
Oh, but then stopped, cleared it up, and then they called outlaw aspirated back out. So we knew we were next. So we were just going to kick right back, like wait for our final call, and then we're going to head out and just see. But the rain come again.
Have a look at that smile.
The rain come again. So yeah, we waited, and then I think at like 2:30 they were like, it was 2:00, and like we're gonna make a call by 2:30. That half an hour felt like forever. So then I went up to the top there, and I had my time slip there. And Scott looked at me, he goes, "You handed it in?" I'm like, "Have you called it off?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Well, I'm not handing it in." I'm like, "Until you call it off, I'm not going to hand it in, because just in case someone,
Imagine someone come out and knocked you. Yeah.
So we waited, and then Drewy finally come up, and he looked at me, and he goes, "We're not going back out." He goes, "Congrats, bro." So, yeah, shook his hand, gave him a hug.
And that was it.
And that was it. Then I handed it in, so...
And these are all the trophies that are sitting in front of us. Is that the trophy that we had in Rogash's episode?
Yeah, he would have got one too.
Oh, no, it's not the same one. Yeah, that's the 2025 one. We had the 24 one.
Yeah.
So that's the overall...
So that one there and that one there. You get 2 overalls, yeah.
Yep, that's overalls. And then that's your class.
That's my class.
And that's fastest pass, I think.
Yeah, ET.
Yeah, fastest ET.
Yeah, ET.
Yeah.
And
quickest
Chev. So,
okay.
Yes.
So what was the fastest mile per hour? Because they give a trophy.
190. Went to Drewy.
Yeah.
I think we went 197 or 198.
197 or 770.
190. Hang on, 197.
Yeah. He's gone 200 mile an hour on that car, man.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, fast car.
And you've gone 192?
191.
191. Fuck. That's fast, man.
Fuck, that's just knocked me. I forgot what I was going to say next. Jesus Christ. Might have to get Mark Drew on next.
Far out.
So how was the camaraderie between, say, you, Drewy, Jace Kelly, and all that?
Nah, man,
we're
all good, man. Yeah. Honestly, I'm friends with everyone. Everyone, like...
It was all just fast Toranas this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know. It was the top 3 were all Toranas, yeah. With Nathan.
The white one?
Yeah, the white one.
That's
LS,
a tough car.
Twin turbo. That's a sick car.
So we're going to see you out in the 2026 drag challenge?
Yeah, I'll be back.
You've got to back it up.
I have to.
Does this change your mind frame now? Is it going to change the way you look at drag challenge? Are you going to be going out there like, I'm winning this?
A lot of fast cars, man. There's a lot of fast cars now, like...
Yeah.
And I think a lot of cars are prepping for next year.
100%.
Rogash is coming back next year. The Capri from Tasmania is coming back next year as well. So those are all in outlaw blown.
Yeah.
So that shit show, whatever.
Yeah, shit show and strip show.
So that's why they're just...
Is the Torana staying the way it is?
I'm going to do a couple things just for... Like, I need to do something about the cooling system, man. That's number 1.
Twin chutes?
Nah, I don't need twin chutes.
Only if you hit 200 mile an hour.
Yeah, I know. But the car's still light, so it should be all right.
And speaking of next year, events next year, are we going to maybe see you participating in the Kenda series, maybe Jamboree?
Yeah, I'd like to do a Kenda, I reckon.
They're doing Kenda in Adelaide. I think all the events are in Queensland besides one, which is in Adelaide.
Yeah.
So
I've never been to a Kenda or a Jambo. I've only done... What was the other one in? I think it was Grudge Kings, yeah.
Potungs event.
Yes.
How do you like racing off the line? Off the
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, I love cutting the light, man.
Yeah,
I feel like that's,
it's the best part of racing.
Yeah. No, I love that. Bumping in and, going. So, but, yeah, converter, cooling system. I don't know, there's a little list that I've got in the back of my head.
Can't give away all the secrets.
Yeah. That's it.
And anyone you'd like to thank or anything?
No, everyone.
Everyone?
Man. Everyone that helped me get here, man. My dad, obviously. Cousin Jason Steve for helping out throughout the week and putting the whole car together. Anth, obviously, too.
Thanks, Anth.
Yeah. My wife and kids, man. I can't wait till they can come. I'm spewing about Heathcote, because that's where they wanted to come. That's where they were going to be there. But
on your wife and kids, a week after Drag Challenge, I'm pretty sure you took the car to a car show.
Yeah, the Yarrawonga Rod Run.
Yeah, or the Bright Rod Run. So it wins Drag Challenge and all that. And look, you go to Rod.
No,
that's a pure street car.
That is genuinely your car's a proper street car. Man.
So that was good.
Sorry, before I interrupt you. So you thank the kids, your missus.
Yeah, Dandy, Frank, and Jake. Nads, of course. John from JR Modifications for all the fab work done on the car, because completely changed it. Shane Marshall, Jenke. I don't even know, man.
The list goes on.
The list goes on, but
Where do you see yourself in, say, 5 years' time?
hopefully watching my kids race. I don't know.
Buying into Toranas first.
Yeah.
Would you want to go 200 mile in that? Honestly, do you think this is it?
That's like I don't want to start putting a funny car cage in it and all that other shit that comes with 200 mile. Like I don't want to take that.
There's more that comes with it.
Yeah,
and it takes
man.
away from the street.
Like I know we're going fast and it should be all about safety and stuff, but if I have to pull it back a little bit just to run a consistent number and still be safe, I think I'm happy to do that too.
Well, you got a 740 straight car.
That's
going
right.
191.
Yeah, I think it's it's plenty.
It's enough.
But obviously to maybe have this again.
And not just a street car,
You
it's
have
a
to stand it
true street car.
Yeah.
Not just a driver once in a while, it's a true street
So
car.
there was a bit of a hint there. It will be getting turned up for next year.
We'll see how we go.
Strap
man.
yourselves in, guys. It should be a fucking sick drag challenge next year. I think we'll have to follow along. Let's take a week off.
Yeah, no, you never been there.
No, I've only been to like a day here, a day there. I've never been for like a whole event. And I don't know whether I want to compete as a competitor first time round or just tag along.
I think I actually might be with a competitor next year. So
VX or EL?
No, the VX.
Yeah.
So yeah, I might be floating around, being in the pit crew, but
You need to be participating, or even just in a pit crew.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
because it is FOMO.
You'd go crazy, man. Like, there's heaps of people that tag along and just camper vans and following, and
maybe we should cover the event, even if we're not involved with anyone. But it's funny here.
Yeah, that'll be it. Yeah, unless that way you're not just bored out of your brains, you're actually doing something.
We
You
could
know
do
what I mean?
podcasts along the way.
Yeah, vlogs, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day
Man, there was
5.
heaps of guys doing that. Yeah, heaps of guys like they were vlogging the whole thing.
It's
running
good stuff, man. That's what we need in the
heaps,
scene.
heaps of guys. So it was
It's
good.
funny, but hearing your story, like halfway through the story, I'm like, man, fuck your drag challenge, yeah. But then when you started getting to the end, I really started getting emotional, man.
It's like we felt, like just sitting here felt like we were there with you.
I wanted to kick the table over and all. He's fucked on first. That's grouse.
Celebrations continued all night, which was good. Like even the presentation, that was mad. It was raining, so we were in the shed, but everyone's screaming for you.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome.
Have you felt since you've won it, more people speaking to you, people looking different at you?
Not really,
Look at
but
this
like,
fucking drag challenge winner.
like when we went to the rod run, the amount of people, because I left the banner on the car, my kids, I went to pull it. I'm like, no, leave it. I'm like, all right, we'll leave it. But the amount of people that come up to me was out of control.
Yeah.
Like out of control. How many times I said the same story? I was just like, I'm over it by now, but I could not believe the amount of people.
Well, from now on, when someone asks you about the story, say go see the
That's
Prostreet Talk podcast. And
That's it. Done. I'd say good to wrap it up now.
yeah, I
Good
really
last
appreciate
everything?
you coming
No,
down.
all good, man.
This is
Thank you.
on a Sunday as well.
Yes.
So
Flies out at 8:30, 9 o'clock to
I
go
think,
Thailand.
9 o'clock tonight, I'm out of here.
So this episode will drop next week. It's currently the 23rd of November. So next weekend this episode will be out. You'll probably be sick and pissed on a beach somewhere.
Sitting
yeah.
on a cocktail.
Guys, any questions, inquiries, or anyone you want to see us on the podcast with next, shoot us a DM on the Prostreet Talk page. Most likely you'll be speaking with Amph. Brandon, thank you for driving all the way out here,
Thank you for
about an
having
hour
me,
to
man.
come, join us.
No worries
been a
at all.
pleasure.
Thank you very much.
And
It's
if
an
you win
honour.
next year, we've got to get you back on again. I think
Yeah,
this might be a thing.
This might be a reoccurring subject.
The winner of Drag Challenge. Well, we've done 2 now. We've done Rogach.
Oh, yes.
He won 24.
Yep,
You've won 25.
Yeah.
So,
there we go. So
But like I said, man, there's
See
going to be
that.
a lot of fast cars next year.
nah, you'll be all right.
We'll see how we go.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you very
tuning
much,
in, guys.
boys. Thank
and we'll see you in the next episode. And before we wrap up, thank you to Adriana and Harley, Mickey Auto Styling, for being behind the camera. And we'll see you in episode 15.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
See ya.